All right. Good morning. How we doing, guys? So we did it. We did it. Let me move this camera down. I look like I'm so short. I am short, but I'm not that short. Jesus. It's like only I'm like this. Maybe I gotta move my chair up a little bit. How we doing, guys? Yesterday was an awesome day. Awesome day. Ike, how am I feeling? Good. Thank you again for taking care of the community tab. I really appreciate that. Might have to send you a little Christmas present for that. I did send out emails to Fidel. If you are here this morning, make sure to check that out. I sent the winner of the giveaway. And I'm also going to work on some stuff for everyone else that went ahead and submitted to the giveaway. So good morning. How's everyone doing? We'll wait a second for some more people to creep in. Santa Rally, yeah, I think maybe today's a big day. Do we hold up? That's the key today, right? Do we hold up? Do we retest? I think we need to retest. Another pretty sizable move here in the pre-market. I think if you're bullish, I think you want to see us pull back today. Maybe a little bit more continuation, but I think we do want to pull back today. For sure, because we need to pick up some more buyers along this way. We don't want to just see a vertical move. Maybe we do. as a trader, yeah, as a trader in the trader light, sure, I would love to see a straight up move. But as someone that wants to see this market sort of work on top of each other and actually build a really strong move, I would like to see a little bit of a pullback. Thank you, E Hunter, Silent Jazz. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, AMD play yesterday. I traded AMD yesterday. Really nice moves. Really nice moves on AMD. Finally, some good price action, guys. I talk about this in my chat so much. Just waiting for days that are strong on price action. Waiting. If you could find a way as a trader to just not trade days unless they looked like yesterday, whether that's, you trade a total of, maybe 100 days out of I think it's like 270 trading days, something like that. Maybe you only trade half of those days. Maybe you trade a quarter of those days. Maybe it's like 3/4 on a good year. If you could find a way to only trade when price action looked like yesterday, I guarantee you your success rate will push your success rate will be higher. If you can find a way to recognize when the price action just is not in your favor, which is pretty easy to tell, guys. I mean, if you're someone that watches the market, let's say you watch the Nasdaq market and you're used to watching the futures, you can tell when the market just does not look strong. Within the first half an hour, you can definitely make the assumption of, hey, this market's not looking too strong today. Looks like it's going to be a choppy day. Let me just not touch anything. And then when something like yesterday happens and you can clearly see how strong the Nasdaq was yesterday, then you say, hey, this is the day I jump on the opportunity. If you can do that, I guarantee you your success rate will increase. It's about knowing when to, take the foot off the pedal and knowing when to go aggressive. So just a thought. Hopefully everyone had a good day yesterday. I did pretty well. Of course, my long-term portfolio continues to absolutely crush it because that's what it's all about. I mean, that's honestly what it's all about. If I know we're options traders here. I know you guys like to trade options and you like that. You like to make money like that, but what it's all about, guys, is the long-term shares, the long-term chair, as Josh would say. I am very big with the long term. I'm a very big believer in the long term, and everyone should be a big believer in the long term because yesterday Yesterday I made, if you have a sizable long term, I mean, yesterday you made $5,000-$10,000 without doing anything. You just own shares. Like, we have a guy in our Discord, he's a successful person, has a good amount of TQQQ shares, Sierra, if you're here. He was up 100 grand on TQQQ shares yesterday alone. So, I mean, that's the goal, right? Accumulate enough shares to just absolutely kill it in this market with shares. I mean, that's just amazing. So that's what everyone should be aiming for. Loading up those shares, dollar cost averaging. I've been dollar cost averaging in my M1 Finance account for the last 3 months, and I'm positive on that account. Regardless of how this market's been, I am up 5% on long-term shares, regardless of how this market has been, just from dollar cost averaging over the last 3 months. So let's go ahead and get started. That's my little talk for you, a little 5-minute talk. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get started. So, futures as always, right? That's going to be important. Futures, Nasdaq, S&P, Dow. As you guys know, S&P 500 hit all-time highs yesterday. Awesome. Just awesome to see. Huge breakout. Very happy. Economic calendar, not much on the economic calendar this week. Another reason why I think you get a little bit more positivity this week, because there's just nothing really in our way. Not a lot of... As of right now, guys, I hate to keep talking about things on the market. I want to get into the technicals. I hope you guys understand why sometimes I like to talk about some stuff, some psychology and some macroeconomic stuff on the market. As of right now, when you look at this market, you just don't really see that much in our way. As of right now, right? You can sort of get that sense, you get that feeling that there's not much panic. There's not much news that's in our way right now. A lot of stuff is known. There's not a lot of questions having to be asked. And when the question marks are not there, the market goes higher. So, interest rates. We know it's increasing. We all know the plan. Inflation. We know the plan. We know the numbers. Virus concerns. Definitely cooling down. CDC, which I don't like to, I'm not a big fan, of that, but CDC came out and said that the quarantine time is decreased. Just everything is sort of as expected. There's nothing out there that's scaring investors. And that situation helps the market, right? Because we're not waiting on something to sort of screw us. As of right now, of course that's going to change. Of course something's going to happen in the future. Some kind of panic's going to occur. But right now, it seems like the panic's at a low. And I think that will help this market a little bit temporarily because we're not worried about something on the, in the near future. The next big thing that like Mr. TNT talks about a lot is January earnings. January earnings is the next big thing. I think that's your next big event. Unless we get some kind of craziness happen here shortly. But that's how I feel right now about this market. Tesla downtrend. Tesla has pushed up the last 4 days. It's matched its downtrend. It's at its downtrend right now. I really think there should be a pullback on Tesla for more strength, but of course Tesla's Tesla, so we'll see what happens. Facebook, 355, pushing higher into a very key, resistance level. I want to show you guys that level. Nvidia, what a beautiful flag breakout on the daily chart. This is a must-watch today, guys. I hope you guys watched this yesterday. I hope you guys watched some of my videos all week. Sunday video, yesterday's live stream, just breaking down all of these charts. Hopefully some of you caught some of this. Hopefully something I talk about here is helping you because we caught some nice moves. AMD, another beautiful breakout on AMD. I traded it myself. Beautiful daily chart. Apple, just a monster. We talked about why Apple should continue. Apple clearly continued. Apple is an absolute monster. It just runs the show. It honestly runs this show. For the last few months, Apple has just been incredible. And congratulations to my long-term Apple shareholders because that has been a very, very good time. Healthcare still going. Healthcare absolutely monstrous yesterday. It's still going, healthcare. We've talked about healthcare on this channel for about a month now, how strong it has been. You guys have to be watching healthcare stocks. These stocks are going crazy. Metaverse. Yesterday we got some strength in Metaverse names. Roblox, Unity Software, Facebook, the chip stocks, Nvidia, AMD. Some of these Metaverse stocks starting to wake up yesterday, it seems. You guys know I talked about Unity Software. I like this play. Finally, Lululemon. It's a nice support bounce on Lulu. I like where it is on the chart. I'm a big shareholder of it. I continue to buy shares every single week. But I like where Lulu is on the daily chart. I want to show you that. We're going to finish off. The Witcher's a badass show. I absolutely love The Witcher. I'm obsessed. I am a new, very big, obsessed Witcher watcher. I like it. I like it a lot. I absolutely love that show. I'm on episode 4, season 2, episode 4. I'm going to be sad when it ends. Yeah, what a show. Great show. Yeah, and then at the end, I do want to talk about Amazon. If you guys go to Amazon's chart, it was absolute crap yesterday. Amazon did not do anything with the market. It was totally uncorrelated to the market, totally divergent of the market. Very interesting to see. And that alone yesterday is a reason why I do not trade Amazon. I do not like trading Amazon because there are days where you think it's going to bounce because the market is absolutely tearing to the upside, like the Nasdaq market, which is, should be mostly what Amazon does. Nasdaq was ripping yesterday and Amazon was going down all day. So it's just, it's crazy to see. I don't like touching Amazon. All right, let's go ahead and do that. After all this, we'll get into what the members want to look at. If you guys are a member of this YouTube channel, make sure to go to my community tab. I'm going to go ahead and post it in the chat. Go to my community tab right here, and you can put your ticker in. If you want to join, make sure to press that join button. You can also look at the description of this live stream, and you will see a link. It says support this channel, join the channel. Yeah, if you guys are interested. Yeah, Lululemon is expensive, Chef. You got to be careful, man. You can get out of there spending a lot of money. All right, Nasdaq. Let's get started, guys. Let's do this. Do you guys like the filled candles? I filled the candles. Maybe I think it's a little bit easier to see on the screen. I might not use it myself for trading. I like the hollow candles personally, but I think maybe it's a little bit easier for you guys to see on the live stream. So I filled the candles. The green candles now have green in them. Let me know if you like that. All right. So clearly, guys, we finally got the move we've been waiting for. Now, doesn't this move look very similar to this move, right? Maybe, we sort of felt like we got that push back here in late November, right? Late November, we got the push and we got a huge rejection. So today, guys, we absolutely need to be watching and being careful of rejections. That's an absolute must. So you're sort of back at this resistance, right? In this 16.6, 16.7. We absolutely have to be careful of this rejection. That is a must. If you go into today and the market falls and you panic and you start panicking and you don't know why it's falling, it's because you're not preparing yourself. You should absolutely be prepared for any type of resistance today. I think we should get resistance. I think we should pull back. I really want to see a 16.4 pullback. That is what I want to see. Now, of course, I really don't care either way. If we go up, fantastic. I make money, long-term shares, and I'll try to trade it to the upside. If we pull back, I think that's even better for me. I would love to see this 16.4 pullback, a little bit of consolidation, a little double bottom at 16.4, and then get this market going once again. That's what I would love to see, this move right here. So we'll see if that happens. I'm not sure it will, but 16.4 is a must hold now. We need to hold above 16.4. We need to hold above this green level, right? Remember, this was resistance. This is how this market works. Remember, we had this as resistance. This is how my chart looked, just like this. That's red. That was resistance. Now, what you need the market to do, you need the market to turn that into support. Now this is must hold support, right? Now we need to hold this level. So that's the level that we need to hold, 16.4. If you see any pullbacks today, guys, don't panic, please. I mean, this is totally to be expected. If you see any pullbacks here, let me go to the 5-minute. So here's the 5-minute. Look at the last few days, guys. Look at that. That's just consistent. That's since Monday of last week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or no Friday, Monday again, and then here we are again. So if we get any pullbacks, guys, on this market, I'd be looking for yesterday's highs, which is right around 16,580. Is oil going higher? Okay, that's good. 16,580, definitely. After that, maybe you watch some of this after-hour support, all in this area here. All in this area, 16,530 to 16,550, right around here. That's another watch to the downside. So you just want to look to the left, guys. Just look to the left. Look at the day prior day highs, prior day support, pre-market support. If we are very bullish, if I had to say, if we are very bullish, we will try to hold right where we are right now. That is a very bullish hold where we are right at this moment as we talk on this live stream. You can see why. If I go to the 1-minute chart, here you go. This is the 1-minute chart. This is pre-market right now. If we hold here, that's very bullish. If we break it, we have plenty of levels to the downside to hold as support. So please do not panic if the market pulls back to here. This is not bearish. This is just a little bit of a pullback, a little bit of a cool off as for another potential ride higher. 4-hour chart real quick, just to show you the 16.4 level. If we get a pullback to 16.4, that is this huge resistance that I would love to see retest. This would be a fantastic retest right here, back down to 16.4. If you get that, guys, I would definitely look for that little curl higher and push back to the upside. All right, that's the Nasdaq. Awesome move. Look for those pullbacks today. Absolutely can happen. And it's not bearish if we do. If we hold here right now at 16,620, that's great. If we pull back to 16,580, that's another potential spot. And maybe 16,540, that's another potential spot. All right, that's the Nasdaq. Don't forget about a potential pullback today, please, off this big move. All right. Same thing on the ES, guys. ES was pretty strong, much stronger than the Nasdaq yesterday. ES hit all-time highs yesterday. Moving up right now, highs is 47.97, almost 4,800 on the ES, guys. Crazy. 4,800 on the ES. Same exact thing. If we get the pullback, if we get the retest, if we get the consolidation, we get the double bottom, and then a push higher, that is fantastic, right? You can see on the ES, this is a red zone for me. That was resistance. Now you turn it into support. Now you need to see that hold as support. If I go into the shorter term time frames, let's go 4-hour. We can see it's clear and obvious where this needs to hold. You can see right here, it's clear and obvious. Resistance, 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 resistance. If we do pull back, which we should, that is a very strong potential level. If you see that move right there, you are going to want to look to the upside if you see that market hold there. If we go into the shorter term time frames, of course, here's the levels to watch. 47.91. Yesterday's highs right around 47.83. Those are some pullbacks, right? Some pullback levels to watch today. 47.91, 47.83. Just look to the left. Look at yesterday's highs, pre-market support. That's what I'd be watching. The Dow broke above 46,000. I'm just 46. Jesus, I hope it was 40. I wish it was 46. 36,000. You can clearly see the breakout that occurred. Very clean as day. You can see that resistance that we had is now turned into support. So now, exact same thing, guys. What do we want to happen here? We want to see 36,000 turn into support. We want to see the pullback. We want to see the little consolidation. and then we want to see the push higher. So same exact thing on the Dow. Finally, the Russell continue its beautiful move. Congratulations to anyone that traded this channel. It worked out beautifully, just like it has in the past. If you trust history to repeat itself, which it usually does, you took a beautiful trade here on the Russell. Beautiful little upside trade over the last 5 days. Very nice move. I think the Russell should probably, you're going to find some resistance right here, right off this previous high, right around this 22.75. I think you find resistance in this level right here. I think you find resistance there at these previous highs. But if you do get through that, I think you're pushing back into these highs here, right around this 23.45. So that's the futures, guys. I mean, it's a pretty easy story today, right? You got your breakout. Congratulations. We finally got the breakout. Do we hold up? Is there strength to hold us up? The one thing I will say is look at these last 2 volume days. They are very low. Very, very low. I mean, some of the lowest of the year, honestly. Yeah, I mean, this is down here. Let me put a line at where the volume was. So let's look. Let's go 2 years. Let's zoom out. Let's go to January. It's right around here. So this was, if we run this line across the volume bars, this looks like a fluke of a day. I don't know what happened on these days. These are really low. Holy crap. I don't know if those are just, maybe those are holidays. But yeah, like 1, 2. There was only like 2 or 3 days this entire year, guys, that this volume was equal to. So yeah, very low volume yesterday. Some of the lowest of the year. So that's another thing just to keep an eye out for, right? All right, so that's futures. Let's get into some stocks. If you guys could take a second, press the like button. That'd be fantastic. All right, guys, Tesla. So downtrend on Tesla, we met it. We met the downtrend. We were talking about this downtrend yesterday. We are at that downtrend. You guys can clearly see this on your 4-hour chart. We have this downtrend. If I draw it to the wicks, it's right around here. If I draw it down to the body of that candle, it's right around here. Either way, the downtrend is apparent. We definitely, low volume of sellers. Yeah, the melt up is always possible. Absolutely. The melt up. Tesla, downtrend. We are definitely slightly above it. I will say, we are definitely slightly above that uptrend, or downtrend. But I think you still need to be careful here. 1120 is the level we were watching in the chat yesterday. Actually, it's sort of around 1118. What's the high of this candle? 1119, 1119.73, 1119.64. So yeah, I mean, 1119, 1120, that is a tough level, guys. Very tough level. Why do I say that? Because you can see previous highs, previous highs, previous highs. That will turn into resistance. So that right there is a resistance point on Tesla, 1120. It has happened in the past multiple times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So watch that. This is a potential resistance spot for Tesla. Personally, I would love to see a pullback to the lows of these candles and the high of this previous candle, right around 1073. Why do I say 1073? Previous support, broke down, turned into resistance. This is an absolutely important level at 1073. So if we get a pullback, guys, what I would be looking for is a pullback to 1073, consolidation here, and then a push higher. That's what I'd want to see. 1073 pullback today. That's what I would like. Yeah, if we break out of this 1120, we're probably pretty quickly going up to these levels around 1174, which is also near this gap fill, and then then you're at your 1200s. So I would like to see a hold at the very least of 1073, and I need to see that 1120 break. That 1120 level is tough. It's very tough. It showed itself yesterday. You can see it here. If I go to yesterday, you can clearly see where this market started to slip, or where this Tesla move started to slow down. It was right up there at 1118, 1120. You're back at it this morning. You need to be careful at this level, guys. You want to see a pullback on Tesla. Trust me. You want to see a pullback. You don't want this thing to go vertical. You want to get some strength behind this move. All right, Facebook. I like this little setup. I really do. I like this little setup. It's definitely holding. You need to see this 355 breakout right here. 355, that I think is the key level. Right up here around 355. If you get 355, I think you get this move. I think this move is on. Back to the highs. For sure. Really would love this 355 breakout. I think that gets you up to new highs. Facebook, I really think Facebook should be at new highs, especially where the tech market is. I think it's getting, I obviously understand why it's a little bit lagging. A lot of, macroeconomic reasons, a lot of political reasons that I don't care to get into. But, obviously, I think there's opportunity here. I'm definitely going to be watching this. It held a very important 345 level yesterday. Now, let me tell you where that is. Let me show you why. So 345 is right in this area. That is previous resistance, and previous resistance. It is also the 100 SMA. The 100 SMA is at 344.45. Now, if I go to the 1 minute chart, what I'm going to show you is I didn't just make this line, right? I made this line on the daily chart, right? You guys can see where I made this line, right? And on the daily chart, this is where I just put this line. Now, it's no coincidence that if I go to the 1 minute chart, where did Facebook hold multiple times yesterday? I mean, it's not much of a coincidence here. It is real, right? 1, 2, 3. How many times did it bounce right off of 345? This is a very key level that it is obviously respecting. Even on the 1 minute chart, it is respecting. 345 held multiple times yesterday, and I drew that line from the daily chart, which is right here. So that's a big level on Facebook, 345. If that holds, I like it for upside. I think this is a fantastic level to play off of, 345. That's now that's not voodoo magic. That's real technicals right there. Why would Facebook hold this level? Just randomly, right? It's a very key level. All right, Nvidia. Now, don't get too excited because this chart is absolutely beautiful. This is a beautiful chart on Nvidia. This looks awfully like the last time Nvidia had a huge breakout. Where is that? I think that was right around here. That's not as pretty as that one. That one's not as pretty, but it's there. Actually, there's one back. There's multiple flags on Nvidia. 1, 2. You got another. Whoops. You got another little one here. 3, 4. I mean, this is another really nice. We already did the SPY, Raphael. Sorry. Just go back to the beginning of this video. This is a really nice little downtrend breakout yesterday. Look at this green daily candle. I really like that green daily candle. Really nice breakout through that downtrend. Strong candle closing at the high of day. That's really strong. Above the 20 SMA. I love everything about this. Honestly. I would absolutely be watching Nvidia today. If I go to the 4-hour chart, you can clearly see what's going on here. It's a clear downtrend breakout. Very strong move. Above 300. I would just be a little bit careful of this area right here. Now, why 312? Why 312? I'll show you right now. It's very obvious why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many times has Nvidia respected this 312 level as either support or resistance in the past? Multiple times. Multiple times. Right here at 312, it has been a key level over 1. Resistance, turns into support, turns into resistance. You need to turn this into support. Today, and it's no coincidence, once again, it's not voodoo magic. Where is Nvidia holding? 312. Right at 312 this morning. Push higher, pull back, hold at 312. It's no magic here, guys. 312 is the level we just made on the daily chart or on the 4-hour chart right here. 312. Today, you better be watching 312. If it breaks below 312, I wouldn't trade it to the upside. If it holds 312, if it pulls back and holds 312, I would look for it as a support area. That's Nvidia. That's an awesome chart. Everything about it makes sense. AMD is probably just as awesome. Look at this move. We talked about this move how many times? Look at this beautiful breakout yesterday, right above 147.50. If you guys are part of the Discord chat, if you're not, you're missing out. Here it is. Every single morning we post our charts. Here we go. Nvidia. That was Nvidia yesterday. 4-hour downtrend. Beautiful breakout. We have Apple. Of course. Beautiful. 20 SMA bounce. Absolutely gorgeous. AMD. This is what it looked like yesterday. Awesome AMD potential daily chart breakout. AMD 147 looks to be a key level. Strong NQ market gets us this breakout this week. Nice support at 50 SMA in the daily chart. Beautiful chart. Beautiful setup. I traded that myself. You guys can see here. Took some AMD calls yesterday. Took it twice. Some really nice setups. Really nice intraday flag. Really nice morning 9 EMA hold at the 147.50. You guys see how I traded off 147.50? See, that's 147.50. You see how I traded off that in the morning? Why did I trade off of that in the morning? Because I knew it was a very key level, 147.50, right? So it all just comes back to that pre-market plan. Hopefully everyone out there really watches these pre-market live streams because we really are talking about some important stuff. But 147.50, awesome move. I didn't catch all of it, of course, but that's just how it goes. But when I saw this thing hold 147.50 in the morning, just like this, I knew this trade was looking really strong. I took it here, and I took it here. You can see I took two of these big spikes. I took it here, and I took it off this pullback here. Those were my two trades. But, of course, you know, it went all day. Congratulations, guys. Anyone that's still holding those trades, those should be up really, really big. But AMD, daily chart, I mean, you can't get much prettier than this. Huge daily chart breakout. Looks absolutely great. You have to watch it today. Apple, absolutely running the show here. You know, we've talked about Apple thousands of times off the 20 SMA. Who is we? We is the Discord chat. We is the community. We is anyone that trades with me every day. That is we. That we are a team. So beautiful pullback, 20 SMA, nice hold, really, really nice last 5 days, guys, on Apple. Look at that. I think you have to watch Apple again. That's really all I have to say. If Apple is strong, I think you have to watch it again. That's all I got for you. Apple continues to be an absolute beast. Watching Apple on a daily basis has proven to be an absolutely, beautiful chart. Apple even caused a little bit. Apple even was a little bit of a laggard in the morning yesterday, which was surprising. Congratulations to anyone that caught this lagging of a move. If you caught this little downtrend, this little flag here in the morning on Apple, if you caught that breakout, we had Mr. TNT, Gold Sauce catching that. He was watching that all morning and he caught it. Beautiful. If you stayed true here on Apple, watch the opening levels. It held opening levels. Beautiful little opening level pullback. Look at that right there. Perfect. Little downtrend, little flag breakout. If you bought it right here on this flag breakout, you had a absolutely beautiful afternoon. Absolutely beautiful afternoon if you caught it off that. I'm sure some of you guys definitely did. So Apple, again, a must watch today. Of course, could be weak if the Nasdaq's weak, but you got to watch Apple. XLV, look at this thing. Look at this break and retest we talked about. Look at that beautiful strength on XLV. Break, retest. That is absolutely strong. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Break, retest. Beautiful hold. Look at what's happened since that break and retest. Yeah, guys, I'd really appreciate if you could press the like button. That would be great. Take a second, press the like button. Break, retest, XLV, amazing. Stocks like Abbott, stocks like UNH, stocks like AbbVie, stocks like J&J, not as strong, but it's there. Stocks like PFE. Actually, this looks pretty good. Look at this PFE flag that's forming. Look at the last time what happened when PFE flagged. But yeah, guys, I mean, healthcare, I can't really shove it down your throats too much more. But yeah, healthcare is very strong. Definitely watch it. Absolutely gorgeous. Metaverse. Where should we start? Let's start with Roblox. So Roblox had a decent day yesterday. Got above 103, which is the key level I was watching. You can see right here, 103, key level. It did get above 103. It definitely is showing a little bit of weakness. Why do I say that? Because if you look at the wicks, look at all of these wicks on the daily chart. Look at this wick on the daily chart, got sold off. Look at this wick on the daily chart, got sold off. Really just that, Christopher. The 147.50 open and hold, and then the strength on the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq strength was monstrous. And also, I took 3 contracts, so my risk was small. I was pretty comfortable with the trade. So yeah, extreme strength on the Nasdaq, and that 147.50 hold. When I saw that, when you go into the day all morning talking about 147.50 and you tell yourself, if this thing holds 147.50, I am taking a trade on this stock because I like this level and I want to see it hold. It pulled back to 147.50 5 minutes into the market, bounced right off of it. And when I saw that, Chris, I was just like, hey, I have to take this here because this is a plan that I've been working on, and I have to take it. And even if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But that is a level I wanted to play off of. So that's why, Chris. The strength of the Nasdaq was the other main reason. The Nasdaq strength was out of control in the morning yesterday. When you saw we pulled back about 2 minutes into the market and then just shot straight back higher. And when I saw that and it started to really continue, I had to take my shot there. So Roblox, a little bit of weakness on these wicks, which I'm a little bit concerned about. However, we are above this 103, which has been resistance multiple times. I am going to watch Roblox here, for sure. I definitely want to watch Roblox, probably up to this 20 SMA. It's also in that Metaverse play. The one I like more is Unity Software. I really like Unity Software. Elon's talking about Unity Software to put in the cars, Unity Software games to put in in Tesla cars. I think that's pretty interesting. I'm not sure how much of a catalyst it'll be, but I'm going to keep that on watch. This 147 area is tough. It's very tough. It's a previous gap fill where a gap started. That's right there. You can see if you run that line across, it's right where we are right now. So I would like to see this 147 move. You really want to see us get above these candles here. 157, right above here. Yeah, no, it's totally fine, Chris. I know you're not questioning it. But yeah, that's why. Just the strength on the Nasdaq. I go through my watch list here, guys, and I have mark change. Mark change is what's up the pre-market the most. And then I get a good feel for what sectors are hot in the morning, guys. I knew chip stocks were hot yesterday. And I know chip stocks were starting to gain momentum. It was obvious on Thursday of last week, chip stocks were crazy. And I figured chip stocks would be hot again. So I definitely was watching chip stocks. You get that feel, you get that morning look at what's hot. But yeah, it's mostly just large cap, big cap names, whatever looks good on the daily, whatever looks good in the morning. Like today, you definitely got to watch Tesla, definitely not Amazon for me. Tesla, Nvidia, AMD, Apple, obviously 4 must watches today, right? Microsoft, another monster watch. Of course, CRM, I'm going to talk about. Yeah, Daniel, you see that? 147.50 on AMD and U, same exact level. 147.50 on U is right here where this resistance is coming in, and it's on the same level as AMD. So I like to see Unity Software up to this 157. If you get that, then I think you're off. So that's another Metaverse name. What's the last Metaverse name I want to talk about? We talked about Facebook, Roblox, Unity. We talked about chip stocks. That's probably about it. Facebook, we already looked at. We can take a quick look at Microsoft just because Microsoft is Microsoft. So, beautiful Microsoft play. I mean, beautiful double bottom. What else are you going to ask for? Microsoft's never going to stop going higher, guys. I mean, it's Microsoft. It's one of the most loved stocks in the market. Any excuse that people have to put money in, if they want to put... You gotta understand, guys, when people want to put money in places, they're buying Apple, they're buying Microsoft, they're buying Nvidia. Some of them are buying Tesla if they want to be a little bit more risky. But I mean, they're buying Apple and they're buying Microsoft. Everyone, every portfolio has Microsoft and Apple in their portfolio, and they will continue to buy them. So, I mean, if you guys want to trade, if you're a new trader, this is what I say all the time, guys. Stop trading DraftKings, that's going straight down. Stop trading Pinterest, that's going straight down. Stop trading Penn National, that's going straight down. Stop trading, and I'm just thinking these off the top of my head, just because if you watch the market every day, you know what stocks are going straight down. Stop trading NEO, which is going straight down. Stop trading, these small cap stocks that you guys may recommend. Stop trading them. Trade Microsoft. It's going up. It never stops going up. Apple never stops going up. Nvidia never stops going up. I know never is a very hard word for me to say. I don't want to say never because obviously it will go down at some point. But, these stocks are just so strong and they just always go up, seemingly. So beautiful, beautiful stuff. Congratulations to anyone that caught this move on Microsoft. I just keep buying shares. That's it. Woo woo. Sorry, low key. I just, I don't mean to attack anyone. I don't mean to make you feel bad, but I mean, you guys clearly see what's going on here, right? You guys clearly see what's going on here. If you're a new trader, I have to guide you in the right direction. You have to trade stocks that are historically going to go higher. You have to trade stocks that are going to be on your side. They're going to be nice to you. Apple, Microsoft, they're going to be nice to you. They're going to go up more than they go down. So if you take a bullish bet on Apple or Microsoft, you are being helped. You are getting an edge because they just keep going higher. So you didn't if you're trying to catch DraftKings, you're really trying to catch the bottom. You're trying to catch the bottom. You're trying to be sneaky. You're trying to, hey, this is the bottom here. I'm going to catch it. Why not just go over to the Microsoft chart? If you bought a call over the last 5 days, you made money. It's not even, sometimes it do go down. It do go down. I'm sorry. I don't mean to attack anyone. I'm just trying to help you guys. I mean, these stocks just are so forgiving. They're so forgiving. They just always want to go up. Costco's another one. Look at that. When is the last time Costco's gone down for an extended period of time? I mean, right here, back for about a month, you sort of consolidated. But since then, I mean, just nonstop. I don't think DraftKings will go up because of Super Bowl. No, I think these growth stocks are. I don't think any money is flowing into them, guys. You got to remember about the market. You got to remember about the money that flows into these stocks. The money is not going to flow out of Apple and buy DraftKings, right? The money does not want to be in high growth, questionable names. They don't. That's not hot in the market. Yeah, I mean, DraftKings could be a long-term play, maybe. DraftKings could also be taken out by another investor or another company. DraftKings is not a solid staple company right now. You don't know. You're taking a risk. That's why people just don't want their money here. They don't want, they don't want their money sitting in DraftKings. They want their money sitting in stocks that they know are going to continue to move higher. The stocks that are safe, the stocks that you just don't even need to think about. You don't need to think about Microsoft. Microsoft's not going anywhere. You never know about DraftKings. You don't know about Penn National. You don't know about Pinterest. I see a lot of people try to trade Pinterest. What is Pinterest? There's going to be a lot of changes for Pinterest, right? You don't know what Pinterest does. So, just an idea. Lululemon, let's continue here. Enough with the talk. But I hope that makes sense. Lululemon off 386, little bottom here. It did extend this low. You guys can see it did extend the low to around this 365. I really like Lulu here. Lulu is a very strong name. 23% off its highs. I pulled back. I think you're starting to catch some steam. I think this holiday season is going to do nothing but good for Lulu. There was strong sales. There was strong an article yesterday about the strength of the Christmas sales for retail in general. So I think that helps Lulu. I would absolutely watch this. I saw Mr. TNT. I saw you about swings. Yeah, maybe it's probably time to start. I've been thinking about that too. I think it's time to start thinking about some swings. I do want to wait a few days, Mr. TNT. Let me see if this market holds up. Let's give it like end of week. See if we really do hold this level. Hopefully we get a pullback to set up some really nice swings. If we pull back to 16.4, hold that support, Mr. TNT, and we start to hold it into next week, then you have your beautiful swing set up. Your swing set. Then you get your swing set. Yeah, buy Best Buy. Best Buy, yeah, Best Buy's sometimes a good name. Not recently. Best Buy, yeah, not recently. Been sort of sold off. All right, so let's get into some of the names you guys want to look at. That we'll do right now. We already did a bunch of them. Nvidia, AMD, U. I mean, guys, I already looked at all these. So hopefully, just go back. But I will go over the ones that you guys... Oh, wow, this is a nice chart. Applied Materials, look at that. Wow. I hope you caught this. Whoever wrote this in the chat, that is nice, man. Look at that. Wow. That's a really nice chart. Why do I say that? I mean, look how beautiful this previous resistance turned into support. This is what you want to see on the Nasdaq, guys. If you want a visual representation of what you want the Nasdaq to do, this is exactly it. So look at the Nasdaq. See how it's sideways up here? See this sideways action? And you see how I talked about it? I want us to pull back and hold. This is an absolutely beautiful representation of that. Look at this. Resistance, 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 resistance. What did it do? Oh, that's really nice. This kind of stuff gets me excited because look at how beautiful that is. That's just gorgeous stuff. That's like the cleanest thing you could possibly ask for here. Resistance, 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 breakout, pull back, support, 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 and a beautiful breakout here. That's a gorgeous looking chart. Yeah, maybe you catch some more upside. Now, you know what the goal is here now, right? The next goal, turn this into support. Turn that into support. Now you want to turn 158 into this support. Beautiful chart. Great recommendation. Absolute must watch there. DEO doesn't stop going higher. I'm not sure what it is. Diageo? Diageo? I'm not sure. What is this? I'm not sure what this company is. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson talks unprecedented growth of his... Is this... What? Yeah, I'm not sure what this stock is. We already went over the Nasdaq. Go to the beginning of the stream. We do the futures. It looks like it's gotten some solid candles recently. Really did. Like, look at this price action versus the recent price action. So, I don't know. It's hard for me to recommend Diageo. It's hard for me to recommend what to do here when a stock is just going straight up. It's not really something I can help you with. But, maybe you look for, maybe we got to go to the shorter term time frames and just look at previous. Yeah, you better trade this on the longer term time frames, because the short terms, this is very illiquid. It's a very illiquid stock. So Unity, we went over. CRM, great recommendation. Fantastic recommendation. CRM. Look at this chart. We've talked about this 1,000 times here. You're probably sick of me talking about CRM. This is a swing trade I'd be interested in. This is a swing trade I would be interested in. Support, resistance, support, absolutely gorgeous. I would like a little. Yesterday's candle definitely gets me a lot more interested. Yesterday's candle was strong. So maybe above these candles here, 262, and then absolutely if you get over this 270, I think you start to move. I like this a lot. I like CRM. I would definitely start to consider putting risk on here as a swing trade with a stop probably below these lows. All right, that's it. All right, guys, that's it. I see all your guys' recommendations in the chart or in the chat. I have, I stay here till 8:50, around then, and I give priority to the people that are signed up to the membership. So if you want to pay $4.99 for an entire month, you come here every single day for $4.99 you join the YouTube channel for $4.99. You come here every single day. You're part of a community, the live chat, the Chad. And I will go over your tickers every single day. But you need to be in this. You got to be in this. But I just can't. I can't go over everyone's tickers that they just spam in the chat. Unfortunately, I wish I could, but I don't have the time. If you want me to look at it, consider joining. If not, it's fine. I really don't mind if you don't. But I'm just letting you know if you guys want to join. The Discord is right now it's 50% off your first month. If you're interested in joining, go to the link down below. Thank you guys. Press the like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, if you like the live stream, subscribe if you liked it. If not, it's fine. I apologize if you didn't. I try my best. I hope you have a great trading day. Today is a day to be careful. Look for the Nasdaq strength in the morning. Do we get a pullback? Do we see some of that slippage? Do we need a pullback? That's something that should be on your mind. It's not, balls to the wall to the upside today. Maybe it is. We already did CRM, Rod. If you want, Rod, I'll post it in the chat, in the Discord. I know you're in there. Be careful today. Watch for the pullback. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys again. Hope you have a fantastic day. And I will see you in a live stream tomorrow. Hopefully you come tomorrow. Hopefully you tell your friends. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Peace out.